And what do we have here? Multiples thereof. You guys are getting multiple videos today. Another awesome pepper from Refined and Fire Chilies. You can tell by the shape what that is. This is an MOA Scotch Bonnet. It's an MOA Red. Okay? Now, I've never tried one of these. I had a guy a couple years ago give me some peppers, and he said they were MOA Red Scotch Bonnets. And I don't think they were. Oh, it's beautiful. It smells hot. Here's what the inside looks like. It smells real hot. Juicy. Fruity, sweet. Definitely hotter than an MOA yellow. Ooh. Yeah, this is not what I had. This guy had some, I don't know, they were weird. They looked like Moruga scorpions, almost with a lot of bumps. It's not corking, but it's like it looks like it. Like where the pimples are like tan or white colored. Woo! It's got some heat to it. I got a little food here. I'm on a completely empty stomach, but it's like a breakfast casserole. It's fried potatoes with fried red onion, potatoes, and spinach. Put in a casserole dish with some cream cheese dollops. I'll put some scrambled egg and cheese sauce over top. Wow. Wow, it's hot. I'm very impressed with how hot this is, man. Let's try a bite with some food. Mmm. Mmm.
Where's my pepper?
What do you want? I don't know. Go in the fridge and get one of them, or get one of them off the counter. That's all I got right now. Available. There's a ton of peppers. We only got a couple rice. Wow, it's hot.
What tastes better?
That blows away any habanero. Any hob. Whew. Can't believe how hot that is, man. I was in a red mood tonight. I got a red sauce here.
Are these hot enough?
Yeah, there's some
Where's the one in the fridge?
in the drawer. Wow. You want half of this?
They're not hot.
Here.
I'll have them.
Here, I'm going to take one more piece of my food. Take that. It's a Scotch bonnet, but it's got good heat. You're going to love it. Mrs. Bulkhauser, Red Pod Girl. Woo! My lips are burning right now. That's very surprising. All right, let's do a bite of food with some sauce, and then we'll do a grand slam bite. We'll do sauce and the rest of that piece of that pod. So MOA Scotch Bonnet Red, you can get these at superhotchilies.com. Refined and Fire Chilies. Wow, that's a treat, man. So, yeah, Jim sent me a bunch of good peppers I've never tried. It's so eye-opening. There's just so much out there that most of us have never tried. I mean, you can go look. I've got probably 300-400 pepper reviews up. I'm still getting turned on to new stuff constantly. I mean, I like that I'm getting turned on to stuff that's heirloom, that's been around for a while. You know what I mean? All right, there's that big chunk of bonnet. I'm going to put a little sauce upon the side, just a dab, just because I want to see what the mixture tastes like. Straight money. Wow. That is really good. That is really good. Guys, any of you guys that just grow red hobs every year, that's a better pepper. Don't get me wrong, red hobs, you know, they got their place. But that son of a gun had way more flavor than a red habanero. And it was, to me, it was hotter. It might not be a lot, but you know, most of the red hobs you see in the grocery stores, or I grew one from, you know, it was a nursery plant a couple years back. Those ones weren't that hot. Now, don't get me wrong. I've had some ones that lit me up before, like big time. Cousin Eddie, if you guys remember last year, Cousin Eddie grew some, and I don't know what the heck they were. They were so hot. But this pepper's hotter than the run-of-the-mill grocery store red hobs that I've had up here. Tastes way better. The flavor on that, it's sweet, it's fruity, and it just has a nice burn, man. My lips are just on fire right now. Really good. I'm glad I got to try that. Jim asked me, he said, did you ever try MOA Red? I said, I don't know. I had a guy give me some that's what he said they were, and whatever they were terrible. I've never had anything like it. So they weren't that hot, and they were floral. Like I'm talking like Moruga Scorpion Red type floral, like, or even Moruga chocolate. Like they were floral. They weren't that hot. And I was like, what am I biting into? I felt like I was biting into like a carnation, a flower. You know, I was like, what the hell is this? And I remember I gave Mrs. Bocow a bite. She's like, that's disgusting. She's like, it's not even hot. What is it? I said, I don't know. The guy told me it's MOA Scotch Bonnet Red. I'm like, don't taste anything like the yellow or resemble it. It didn't look like it or anything. Of course, you know, red pots taste different than yellow, so I thought maybe that was it. I would never have been interested in trying it again. But the guy I got it from has been known to just call things something else. And so when Jim asked me if I've tried it, I said I may have. I don't know. And so he sent me that. Excellent pepper. The tongue burn's going down right now, but my lips are just lit, like full blast lit. So if you guys want some of them, you want to get them seeds, you want to go to Refined and Fired Chilies, superhotchilies.com. He's got isolated seeds. He's got all kinds of stuff. If you guys see my daughter's lemon spice jalapenos, my Papa Dreddies, Bahamian goats, and a couple other ones, you know, that I got growing. Those are seeds from Jim Duffy, and they grow true. And yeah, good stuff, man. So thank you, Jim. Anybody else, you know, if you ever tried a red MOA Scotch Bonnet, comment below, playa. Yeah.